Ganeshaya Namo Namah. Greetings to everyone, world over, all our brothers and sisters across the globe, wherever you are. We extend you a very hearty welcome. And it's indeed a great privilege today on Tuesday, 3rd of September. We are coming with a very appropriate panel discussion that's on spiritual wellness on the eve of India's Teachers' Day. The most important component of our society, our life, any business, anything you want to do, ultimately is the human resource which matters. If you have the right manpower, right human resource, if they are educated, if their skills are skilled very well, and if they have the right competencies, I think the nation and world over, everybody will progress, prosper, and world would be a better place. But for all that, it's very important we should have personal and professional growth of our teachers. Teachers, educators, counselors, coach, mentors, trainers, technocrats, people those are in the ecosystem of education. We got to do the hand holding for all of them the best possible way. So today's panel discussion, what we are bringing is we have got experts, we have got legends from the industry. Those are going to share their experiences with us, and they're going to tell us what all is going on at present in spirituality, in wellness, but everything is in a context with the education and with the teachers and educators. The difference between educators and teachers we are taking. Teachers are those are hardcore, those are teaching a particular subject, maybe a vocational teacher, maybe a technology-based teachers, technical teachers, or for that matter, educators. If you are a principal, you're a director, you're a vice principal, you're a headmaster, you're a vice chancellor, you're in the administrative role in the organization. With these words, ladies and gentlemen, join me in extending a very hearty welcome and a very warm welcome to our distinguished panel. This morning, as far as Canada, America, Latin America is concerned, it's an early morning. And as far as the late afternoon post-lunch part, before they go for the coffee and tea, we have got the Europe and European Union. And besides that, if I come to beautiful Bharat and the surrounding areas, somewhere it's early evening, somewhere it's a late evening. Because if I'm going to Southeast Asia, particularly Myanmar, Cambodia, Laos, Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia, Philippines, Brunei, they are ahead of us. But if I am going to Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Sharjah, and for that matter, even Central Asia, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, Turkmenistan, anything you talk about, including Mauritius, they're a little behind us. So, extending a very warm welcome to all of you. And we have got a spiritual and wellness tourism expert with us, Shri Subhash Varmaji, who started his life with the aviation industry. That's with the Lufthansa, thereafter in the travel trade. And he had been the Secretary General for the Faith also. The confluence of the entire tourism, hospitality, aviation, and all the verticals when we take together. And now he's on the spiritual path, he's on the wellness path. And teachers, they need hand holding because teachers are burnt out, particularly during the pandemic when they were doing hand holding of everybody. And in education ecosystem, if teachers are empowered, if teachers are being taken care of for their personal and professional growth, why are we talking about teachers today so much? Because just 2 days, today is 3rd, tomorrow is 4th, and day after tomorrow is Dr. Radhakrishnan's birthday, and he dedicated his birthday to India's teachers. So our teachers, you're very important, you're very valuable, we respect you a lot, we honor you a lot, and we are dedicating this evening especially for the spiritual and wellness of our teacher and educator. And now I hand over the baton to my colleague Subhash Varmaji to take on the journey forward. Subhash Varmaji.
Thank you very much, Dr. Gulshan ji, for kind words of you. You see, I want to say, I will apologize that Dr. Gulshan Sharma, if I want to introduce him fully, I will take 20 minutes, which we don't have. So, briefly, in 30 seconds, he's ex-army, he's ex-Ministry of Tourism, and he's a crusader in travel, tourism, hospitality, and service industry, and skills, and lot of other domains in service. And he's heading this chamber of service industry, which we are on now. And I am a senior advisor there. And we don't just want to add one domain of wellness and spirituality on this forum more and more. So today we have this on Teachers Eve of the Teachers Day. We have few experts on different variations on this tourism, on this, spirituality and wellness. We will interact with them for about 40 minutes. And one by one, I will just say that we have maximum 4-5 minutes. So I will invite everybody or so, since I know all of them. And I welcome you all. First of all, thank you very much for joining us, this forum of CSI. Thank you once again and welcome. I would say first, Dr. Anupriya, Dr. Anupriya of Indimasi. If she can just introduce herself and tell something about the Indimasi. Thank you.
Namaste, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Absolutely. Please go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Namaste, everyone. Good evening to all. I am Dr. Anushri from Indimasi Healing Village. We are a hospital and retreat center located in Trivandrum, Kerala. Oh, and first of all, I would really love to thank Subhash sir for such an opportunity. Thank you so much, sir.
Please.
Okay.
My pleasure.
So what I would like to start is, in ancient India, knowledge was actually shared by two groups. They were called the Adhyapakas and the Acharyas. So the Adhyapakas, or teachers, were the ones who taught about everything under the earth or above the earth also, ranging from physics, mathematics, chemistry, biology, whatever, you name it. But while on the other hand, Acharyas actually focused on Atma Vidya, or self-knowledge. You can call them as spiritual teachers, maybe. So in ancient India, both Vidya and Atma Vidya were actually the two sides of the same coin that had equal responsibilities for shaping the students so that they lead a content and peaceful society. Today,
Yes.
there are a lot of misinterpretations of spiritual sides, and so many people have lost their faith on what spirituality is and what this Atma Vidya is and how important Acharyas are for us. This has led to a society where most of the people are unhappy or aggressive, or they're never content with anything. So, in our philosophy, to tackle today's physical, mental, social, whatever challenges we face, we need more self-aware teachers. So, the change must begin with individuals itself, because the society is nothing but a group of individuals. So since
Very true.
Yes, since children are the future, our education should focus more on creating healthier and more aware children. So for that, we have to teach our teachers first. So
Very
at
good.
Indimasi, what we do is there is an integration of our traditional wisdom with the modern necessities and facilities that will be the answer to all our problems today as well as tomorrow.
Very good. Very valid, very valid. We have little bit today. We will take you on some other forum one day detailed.
Okay.
But just for the audience, I know Indimasi, I have visited myself, stayed there 1 week. I know the owner. He's a spiritual guru.
Yes,
and on the inauguration, I took myself Kerala governor when it was inaugurated.
Yes,
so
yes,
it's a well-known, one of the top resorts in Kerala. So now I may just request Miss Radhika Nagrat from Ramdev Group just to say 2-3 minutes about her and about her work. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Allow me to recite a verse. अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे
Guruve
नमः।
Namah.
Through these two verses, we bow down before our teachers, before our gurus, who remove the darkness from our lives, from the ignorance from our lives, and very well chosen this topic, wellness, spiritual wellness for teachers on the eve of Teachers' Day. Sir, before I introduce myself, I was wondering, actually, who am I? That's the basic question which all our scriptures talk about. I play different roles, like I'm a preacher, I am an educator, I'm a researcher, I'm a writer. But actually, what I am, these are all the different roles which I am playing.
Very true.
These are sometimes these identities overpower us so much that we lose our actual identity.
Original, yes.
The basic need is to drop these identities and know the real self. As just before me, Anushri said one word, self-knowledge is the must. So it's
Very
not
true.
only must for a teacher, for an educator, for a business person, for a marketing person. It's a must for every being who is on this earth. This is what I have understood all these years through my study, through my scriptural reading. And just as Adiguru Shankaracharya had said, that if one doesn't know one's own real self, it's like committing a suicide. So it's so important that we drop our false identities and at least we know who we are. Is it just the gross body, which I am seeing with this shirt, with this hair, with this complexion? Or is it the emotional body? Or is the intellectual body I'm having? Or the blissful body? Or in fact, the combination of all these 5 sheets, as Patanjali Rishi says, Annamay Kosh, Pranamay Kosh, Manomay Kosh, Vigyanmay Kosh, and Anandamay Kosh. So
Very good.
every person has to identify all these 5 bodies which make one individual
Yes.
and nurture these bodies as well. It should not be that we are
Yes.
just eating food for our physical body. We have to give food to our soul, to our blissful body, to our intellectual body, to our
Very,
emotional body.
very nice,
And
Radhika.
in nutshell, just give me 30 seconds more.
Okay.
So
Okay.
total personality has to be sum total of IQ, EQ, SQ, spiritual quotient, emotional quotient, and intellectual quotient. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, because we'll come at, if the time given second round, at least everybody should be covered. So may I request, I think Pushpanjali Sharma has joined now. I know her for many years. She's a great yoga teacher from Varanasi, now in Canada. Pushpanjali, just 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Tell us about you and your work. I think, yeah, okay. Thank you. Unmute yourself.
थैंक यू सुभाष जी। मेरे पास एक सवाल है कि मैं क्या हिंदी में बोल सकती हूँ, क्योंकि मेरी अंग्रेजी अच्छी नहीं।
Sorry. Okay.
मैंने बोला कि मैं हिंदी में बात करूंगी, मुझे लगता है
हाँ जी, प्लीज। ठीक है, बिल्कुल ठीक है।
मेरा नाम पुष्पांजलि शर्मा है और मैं लगभग 18-19 साल हो गए मुझे इस फील्ड में काम करते हुए। और अपने बारे में यही कहूंगी कि 18-20 साल की जर्नी मेरी बहुत अच्छी रही, क्योंकि आई एम अ कैंसर सर्वाइवल पेशेंट। तो मैं थर्ड स्टेज कैंसर से कम बैक करी, और भी बहुत सारी प्रॉब्लम्स को फेस किया है। लेकिन 2013 के बाद इज द टर्निंग पॉइंट ऑफ माय लाइफ कि मैं शिवानंदा आई केरला, और यहाँ से मैंने योग की विद्या हासिल करी और इंटरनेशनल सर्टिफिकेट होल्ड किया मैंने। उसके बाद और भी बहुत सारे योगा के फॉर्म सीखे। तो मुझे लगता है कि अगर मनुष्य की जिंदगी में स्वास्थ्य है तो सब कुछ है, नहीं तो कुछ भी नहीं। आप
जी,
बहुत महान हैं,
बिल्कुल।
बहुत रिच हैं, सब कुछ है, लेकिन अगर जिस दिन आप बेड पे पड़ गए, डजेंट मैटर आपकी एज क्या है, आप 40 के हैं, आप 30 के हैं, या आप 50 के हैं, 5 दिन आपको लोग पूछेंगे, वो भी मैं बहुत ज्यादा बोल रही हूँ, छठे दिन से आपको कोई नहीं पूछेगा, क्योंकि सब अपने
बिल्कुल ठीक।
हो जाएंगे। और वो सही भी है, क्योंकि हमारी जिम्मेदारी है हम अपने आप को स्वयं स्वस्थ रखें, और ये किसी की जिम्मेदारी नहीं। तो आप अपने आप को स्वस्थ रखिए, योग से रखिए, चाहे जिस चीज से भी रखिए, बट स्वस्थ रहिए, शरीर से भी, मन से भी, और बाकी चीजों से भी। थैंक यू सो मच।
बिल्कुल, बहुत बिल्कुल। Thank you so much for the first round. May I now request Miss Gargi, the spiritual counselor, was introduced to me by Pushpanjali. Gargi ji, just 3 minutes, if whatever your work and your said briefly. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, hello everyone. I'm Gargi, and I am Mrs. Pushpanjali's student. I'm learning yoga from her, and she's a very, very good teacher. Very inspired by her. Okay, as a counselor, there are certain points I would like to say that I've been in teaching also. I've taught for nearly 15 years. One thing is, we may talk about teachers having degrees or educators having degrees. There's so many sitting out there on the seats of the principals and CEOs and all that. But, till the time you have love for working for the children, it's not going to make any difference. So, that passion has to be there, that sensitivity for the children has to be there. Every child has some issue or the other. They're coming from broken families, their families are dysfunctional, sometimes the parents are separated. And I'm sorry to say that teachers lack that knowledge to handle such children. They just
Very
don't have
true.
any sensitivity because they are in denial themselves कि कुछ है नहीं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, ऐसा है. The thing is, बच्चे को
जी,
ट्रॉमा है तो उसको एक्सेप्ट करिए, आप खुद भी एक्सेप्ट करिए. Until the time you respect your life, you will never respect the lives of the children who are coming to you.
very
The
true.
problem with
Very true.
today's generation is they're very confident but very confused. And we are responsible for that. Like, I have young children who will say, they are in relationships. मैम मेरा बॉयफ्रेंड है वो मुझे लव बॉम्बिंग करता है, गैस लाइटिंग करता है, मुझे लगता है उसे नार्सिसिस्टिक पोलर डिसऑर्डर हो गया है. सो आई टेल द क्लाइंट्स आपको क्या हुआ है, आपको इंस्टाग्राम हुआ है. सो द थिंग इज so much information the children are getting, and it's a knowledge trap. Somewhere we have to take the responsibility of telling them to make a right choice, but we can't tell them till the time we are making those right choices. And
Very
trust me,
true.
that's my promise to each one of you. We sometimes don't even need to teach the children. They learn from who we are. So
Yeah,
as far as mental health is concerned, just one request: let's not be denial at any stage about it. If we are angry, we are angry. उसको accept करिए. बच्चा गुस्से में है तो उसे कहिए हाँ तो गुस्से में है, नहीं गुस्सा नहीं करना. No, these emotions are inbuilt in us. We are born with these emotions. Anger, jealousy, each one of us has it. And the thing is, we go on suppressing, and that's why there are so many mental health issues. That's all I have to say. I have my limited knowledge. I'm sure, looking at you all experts, but whatever best I could share with from whatever experience
yes.
I've had in my field, I've done my
Thank,
best.
thank you very much. You see, this Center of Service Forum which you have, we are doing a lot of work under the leadership of Dr. Gulshan Sharma in travel, tourism, hospitality. But lately, we are doing a lot of work on wellness and spirituality. And you all are experts. We will be taking our efforts will be to call you on different forums, on different occasions. And I may request
One point that you
Vanya
mentioned-
Arora. Sorry. Vanya Arora, if she's there. Is Vanya there? No.
She had
Okay.
come for some time. Now she's not there.
Okay. Shall I now request Mr. Amit of Wellness Plus Travel? Oh, he's also not there. He was there. Mr. Amit? Okay. Now, Mr. Ajay Thapa, Ajay Singh.
No, we have got Madam Banerjee.
Sorry, I'll come back. I
Amit
was
is
on
there.
mute.
Amit is there. Amit, can you take just 2-3 minutes and say something about your company or something
I
about
was in
wellness?
the background. My microphone was on mute.
It's
As
okay.
briefly shared, I've been in travel industry for a long time. We created a very novel idea whereby everyone loves to travel. We thought the current need of the hour, as all the distinguished guests spoke about, spirituality, wellness, integrating that with travel is something which we want to bring as on the platform in a more structured way, because at the moment different people are seeking different things, sometimes end up not having an experience which they desire for. That is the gap which we are trying to fill in. We've created a company which is based in New Delhi called Wellness Plus Travels. Subhaji is mentoring us in the setup. It's a newly formed company whereby we are trying to create and consolidate all the wellness programs in India across the globe, the programs as well as the retreats. And we've done some significant exclusive tie-ups in terms of giving the right proposition to our guests who are seeking on the lines of wellness. Wellness, as we all know of, is very different from medical tourism. This is more on preventive lines. It could range from yoga to meditation to Ayurvedic medicines. So it's a very wide spectrum, and it's just a very humble beginning. And we look forward to the support of all the stalwarts who are on this call.
Thank you.
Whenever given
Thank
a
you.
chance, we'll definitely like to be part of such forums. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
We'll stay in touch.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Subhaji.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Alolika, Miss Alolika.
Yes, sir. Good evening
Yes,
to all of
you
you.
just in 1 or 2 minutes tell us about yourself.
Yes, yes, yes. Actually,
Go ahead.
I am a teacher from. I have been teaching last 17 years. Okay, so I am totally agree with Gargi ma'am. I am totally whatever she said, just like my words she said. I think. एक्चुअली मुझे भी मतलब अपने बच्चे लोगों के साथ जो दैट इज मतलब मीन व्हेन आई एम विद माय चिल्ड्रन इन द सेंस इन टीचिंग लाइन आई एम टोटली कंप्लीटली आउट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड means
Okay.
that is why
Very good.
that
Yeah.
is why I am very much impressed by this wellness spiritual wellness program. Okay, and seriously,
Okay.
I'm thanks to Subhash ji. I'm a
Thank you very much. So
little bit person. Little bit person. I don't know more than actually.
It's
And you give me the opportunity to talk with all you experts. Means sharing
yes.
my
We will
thoughts.
involve
But
you beyond teaching in travel and other things. Yes.
Yeah, that is
Okay.
actually I'm very very little. Just you can say I get to know everything, but nothing nothing to do.
Okay.
Means I don't have that
thank you very
platform.
much.
That is why.
Thank you very
Okay,
much.
sir.
Is Ajay
Thank you.
Thapa
Thank
there
you to
now?
all.
Thank you. Ajay Thapa there? Ajay Thapa or Vanya? No. Or Mr. Ajay Gupta, I was there. I saw him or not? Okay. So may I say, Radhika, 2 minutes more to you now. anything relevant on this will be nice.
Thank you, sir. I just would like to mention one thing. Recently, I was going through Ishavasya Upanishad, and this copy of this Upanishad commentary on this by Swami Sarvagatanand, it was presented to me recently at Vedanta Society of Toronto. I had been to Canada 2 weeks before. A beautiful verse of Ishavasya Upanishad that says that human evolution has 3 parts, starting from animal, human, and then divine. Animal is always I. The animal is always concerned about its own food, its own habitat, just that. When we evolve into humans, we start thinking about we. Like Subhash
Okay.
Verma ji and the major doctor, he also thought of that we must get together, think of something
Yes.
which is useful for the society. And the last
Yes.
stage in our evolution is going to the divine
Divine.
level, which is all you. So starting from I to we,
We.
and then you, it's all you. So it's ultimately it's one consciousness which is abiding us all, which is making the whole show run. So our journey throughout our life is from this I to we to you to thee. Everything is yours, and that is bhakti yoga. And that's that bhakti in which it's dualism, like when the bhakt says that it's not me, it's God, you who is working through me, I'm just the instrument. That is so useful that it removes all our anxieties, all our problems which we face in day-to-day, in doing day-to-day actions. If we have this attitude of gratitude, just surrendering ourselves to the higher power, so never ever stress will come, never ever anxiety will come, never ever anger will come. Automatically, these negative emotions will be kept at bay, and it leads to wellness, because 80% of the disease is in mind. Study says
Very,
80%
very
of the
true.
disease is in mind. So what is to be treated? Mind. Body itself
Very
will
good.
take care of itself. So I think this message we all need to imbibe in
Pass on
our,
to teachers.
yeah.
Yes. Thank you
So
very
that they
much.
pass on
Thank
to
you.
everyone. Thank you.
Miss Gargi, just 1 minute. Anything you want to add, please? Miss Gargi?
Yeah.
जी,
So
1
there's
minute
a
में
lot
आप कुछ
of, I feel there's a lot of hype about spirituality these days, which is good also. That's making people aware also. But
जी
like as Swami Vivekananda says, that intellect and spirituality go hand in hand. We cannot even touch any level of spirituality till the time we work on our intellect. And for that, we need to have right means. Like, I think it's
yes,
very important to question ourselves about our own intentions, to start with the simplest things.
very
So
true,
that's
very true, very true. Pushpanjali, just 1 minute. Anything you want to add?
हाँ,
आपका योगा का बहुत एक्सपीरियंस है. योगा is the base of all spirituality and wellness.
योग जो है आपको सिर्फ 3 तरीकों से सही करता है, फिजिकली, स्पिरिचुअली और मेंटली, जो मैंने महसूस किया अपने लाइफ में. अगर आप फिजिकली
हाँ
ठीक है और मेंटली ठीक नहीं है तो भी सही नहीं है. अगर आप फिजिकली
जी
दोनों तरीके से ठीक है, स्पिरिचुअली, दैट मीन्स आप अगर पॉजिटिव नहीं है तो भी आपके
जी
लाइफ बहुत हैप्पी नहीं है, खुश नहीं है.
जी
आप अपने जीवन
बिल्कुल
एक योग में एक संस्कृत का श्लोक है, योगा अथ अनुशासनम. योग में अनुशासित रहना बहुत जरूरी है. अगर आप अपने जीवन में अनुशासित नहीं है तो फिर आपका जीवन जीवन नहीं है, फिर वो आप एक जानवरों की तरह जिंदगी जी रहे हैं. उसके अलावा इससे ज्यादा मैं नहीं कुछ कह सकती. थैंक यू सो मच.
Dr. Saab, something which you can ask somebody or ask your anything on this?
First of all, thank you very much, Subhash Verma ji, for bringing this panel today.
Thank
We
you.
changed the timings, and I'm basically having a lot of challenges with that because every day we do the webinar at 9 p.m. Our Zoom session is from 9 to 10 every day. So today,
Yeah.
Subhash ji told it should be from 8 to 9. So people, quite a few of the people are not aware of that today the program is at 8 o'clock. So might be they'll watch the program later when people will get up and they'll say, oh, it's 9. It's now Major Dr. Gulshan Sharma's Chamber for Service Industry program. And that time they'll go. But still people are coming. I'm seeing them. Now, what I wish to share over here is, today especially we are organizing this particular program because day after tomorrow is India Teachers Day. And I wish to clarify, a lot of people asked, India Teachers Day, when we talk about, that's 5th of September. But as far as United Nations is concerned, the World Teacher Day falls on 5th of October. So it's a sheer coincidence. It's a 5th of September, and that's a 5th of October. Okay, let me just come out one more thing. When I think about my teachers, my counselors, my trainers, my coach, and for that matter, even the skill providers, and for that matter, trainers and master trainers, and others, those are in education ecosystem. Everybody needs a hand-holding personal and professional growth. Hardcore, I come from tourism, but today I'm not going to talk about tourism because that's not the focus today. Focus is altogether different. So when I'm talking about these teachers, they need hand-holding. They need lots of happiness all around for them also, for their professional as well as personal growth. And when we are talking about, and some beautiful words have come, and it was a great learning. Somebody mentioned self-knowledge is a must. And secondly, somebody asked, who am I? Then somebody also asked, love for work, your passion. Yes. If you're passionate towards your profession, you will never get tired. If you ask me 24/7 to talk about tourism with anybody, I'll never ever get tired. But slowly and gradually, as the age is advancing, I've started realizing tourism is a byproduct of something more important in life is what Madam made a mention, animal for I and human for we and you for divine. When we talk about that, as the age advances, and देखिए खुदा का क्या हिसाब किताब है, जब आपके पास आंत और दांत होते हैं तो आपके पास मीन्स नहीं होते, और जब आपके पास मीन्स आते हैं और आपके पास सुविधाएं आती हैं, आपके पास सब कुछ होता है, तो ना आंत होती है ना दांत होता है. What a kind of a thing. Secondly, when you see a small toddler, when the child is born, everybody feels very happy. When the child is growing, everybody is feeling happy. When you're in the prime youth, you are extremely happy. When you get married, you're more happy. When you have children, again, you're very happy. When your children, again, you're happy. And when your departure has to come and you're near that, that is the time once again you get a time to yourself and you start realizing, oh my God, what have I done in this entire cycle? The person sent me across and where I'm going to go and where I know nothing will go with me. Nobody will go with me. What Pushpanjali mentioned, that was again very interesting, where she told, लोग एक दिन, 2 दिन, 3 दिन, एक हफ्ता आपके साथ आपके दुख में, आपके दुख में परेशान होंगे.
Finally health है.
देखो भाई, अब इसको लंबा मत लटकाओ, अब जल्दी से ठीक हो जाओ. So आपकी फिजिकल वेलनेस, आपकी स्पिरिचुअल वेलनेस, आपकी मेंटल वेलनेस, और अब एक थोड़ा सा मेरी डिफिकल्टी है यहाँ पर. Radhika ma'am can help me out coming from Patanjali, maybe. I have got a little difficulty. There are 3 words and there are 3 coinings. One is called spirituality, one is called pilgrimage, and one is called wellness. अब ये तीनों जो शब्द हैं ये टूरिज्म के हैं, मेरे नहीं है, सुभाष वर्मा जी के. Spiritual tourism, wellness tourism, and pilgrimage tourism. Foreigners, when they want to come to India, and people, when they want to travel to India, they are not interested about anything else. They say, हमारे पास सब कुछ है, क्या आप हमें पीस ऑफ माइंड दे सकते हो?
टाइम दे सकते हैं, क्या हमें खुशी दे सकते हैं? यस,
मैं
बिल्कुल।
खुशी की उसका एक छोटा सा सेगमेंट में रखूंगा पॉकेट में। उनको पीस
Peace of
ऑफ
mind.
माइंड चाहिए। जिस
बिल्कुल।
आदमी को रात को नींद ठीक से आ जाए और अच्छे से आ जाए, तो समझिए उसने सब कुछ जहां का जीत लिया। अब वो म्यूजिक से भी आ सकता है, वो योगा से भी आ सकता है, मेडिटेशन से भी आ सकता है, नेचुरोपैथी से भी आ सकता है, आयुर्वेदा से भी आ सकता है, किसी भी चीज से आ सकता है। Now, teacher, when we are talking about, because this program is dedicated to teachers, टीचर में काउंसलर भी छुपा हुआ है, टीचर में मोटिवेटर भी छुपा हुआ है, टीचर में
Yeah.
इंस्पिरेशनल लीडर भी छुपा हुआ है, टीचर के अंदर कोच भी छुपा हुआ है, टीचर में सब कुछ छुपा हुआ है। और मैं टीचर को कोई अलग नहीं समझता। टीचर इज लाइक एन एक्टर और एक्ट्रेस। एक स्टेज है जहां टीचर खड़ा है, ऑडियंस बैठी है, वो आपके स्पेक्टेटर हैं आपके पिक्चर हॉल में। आपकी पिक्चर फ्लॉप होगी कि चलेगी, डिपेंड करेगा कि आप अपने कम्युनिकेशन से उनके साथ कनेक्ट होते हैं कि नहीं होते। कनेक्टिंग हार्ट टू हार्ट, कनेक्टिंग सोल टू सोल, कनेक्टिंग माइंड टू माइंड। आज इतनी जगह से इंफॉर्मेशन आ रही है कि ऑस्ट्रेलिया में टीचर की डेफिनेशन चेंज हो गई है। दे डोंट कॉल देम टीचर एनीमोर। ऑस्ट्रेलिया में अभी टीचर का नाम हो गया है को लर्नर्स। co-learners. And new education policy के अंदर 50 hours are dedicated for teachers training every year. It's compulsory now in the new education policy 2020. तो राधिका जी, आप मदद कीजिए पतंजलि के माध्यम से कि हम उन लोगों को हमें टूरिस्ट भी चाहिए, हमें टीचर भी चाहिए, हमें इकोनॉमिक प्रॉस्पेरिटी भी चाहिए, हमें वेल्थ भी चाहिए, हमें इकोनॉमिक मल्टीप्लायर भी चाहिए, हमको बिजनेस भी चलाना है, हमको अच्छे यूथ भी तैयार करने हैं। दे शुड बी पॉजिटिव, दे शुड बी वाइब्रेंट, दे शुड बी डायनामिक, दे शुड हेल्प द ग्लोबल फैमिली द बेस्ट पॉसिबल वे। तो हम ऐसा क्या करें?
सर, वेलनेस टूरिज्म में ये तीनों इंक्लूड हो जाएगा। पिलग्रिमेज भी होगा, स्पिरिचुअलिटी के बिना वेलनेस पूरा होगा नहीं, और उनका आयुर्वेद पाथ से हीलिंग भी होगा। तो वेलनेस विल कवर ऑल दीज थ्री।
अभी इसको थोड़ा समझाइए। जब हम वेलनेस की बात करते हैं, एक आदमी स्पा में जाता है मसाज के लिए, उसको वहां सोलेस मिलता है। दूसरा आदमी सुबह 4 बजे उठ के अकेला बैठता है, तो उसको लगता है शायद मुझे इसमें सोलेस है। एक आदमी रात को सोने से पहले लता मंगेशकर के अच्छे म्यूजिकल सुनता है और उसको उसमें सोलेस मिलता है। ठीक है, तो अभी वर्मा जी रात को मोहम्मद रफी के अच्छे गाने, सुहानी रात ढल चुकी, ना जाने तुम कब आओगे, ऐसे गाने सुन के सोते हैं तो
मंत्र सुनता हूँ।
सर, ये समग्र इन सबका ही कॉम्बिनेशन होना है, क्योंकि पीस ऑफ माइंड भी होना है। ये टेम्परेरी, अगर हम सोचे कि सिर्फ जैसे उसने सुबह उठ के थोड़ा सा ये गाने सुन लिए, थोड़ा सा अपना एरोबिक्स कर लिया, तो वो पूरा कंप्लीट उसको हैप्पीनेस नहीं देगा इन द लॉन्ग रन। टेम्परेरी मिलेगा। दिन में जो प्रॉब्लम्स आएंगी उनको वो टैकल कैसे करेगा? एम आई ऑडिबल?
हाँ जी, यू आर ऑडिबल। तो उसके लिए क्या चाहिए?
उसके लिए वही जो मैंने शुरू में बोला था कि हमारी 5 चीजें ठीक होनी चाहिए। इंटेलेक्ट भी ठीक होना चाहिए, इमोशनली भी हमें स्ट्रांग होना होगा, फिजिकली भी स्ट्रांग होना होगा, मेंटली भी। तो इस सब के लिए पतंजलि में जैसे हम लोग के 7 days और 14 days के प्रोग्राम होते हैं, तो दे कीप यू बिजी द होल डे। आपकी एक्यूप्रेशर भी हो रहा है, आपका माइंड को भी हील किया जा रहा है, आपका इट हैज टू बी टोटल केयर एट द बॉडी लेवल, एट द मेंटल लेवल, एट द साइकोलॉजिकल लेवल।
Yes, holistically
मनोरंजन
जो
के
है
लिए
ना,
पिलग्रिमेज भी है, गंगा के किनारे भी लेके जा रहे हैं, ठंडी हवा भी खिला रहे हैं और योग वहां पे करवा रहे हैं, तो आपका माइंड वैसे भी रिलैक्स्ड है। तो सर ये सब वेलनेस टूरिज्म में सभी पार्ट को
yeah, wellness
इकट्ठा
is the
करना
right
होगा।
word.
मोहित
Wellness is
चौधरी
the
जी, मोहित चौधरी जी, दिलशान वफा जी, सुधीर सोपती जी, सुधीर सोपती जी, आपके बहुत सारे व्यूज हैं। थैंक यू वेरी मच। ही इज फ्रॉम दिल्ली टूरिज्म, ही इज राइटिंग लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स ओवर देयर। यू नो, टीचर्स को हम अभी देखिए, हर एक के लिए जरूरी नहीं है कि जो आपका पैशन है वो आपका प्रोफेशन बन जाए, ऐसा पॉसिबल नहीं है
बिल्कुल,
हर एक के लिए, ठीक है।
बिल्कुल,
लेकिन जिस भी प्रोफेशन में आप आ गए, अगर आप वहीं हैप्पीनेस ढूंढ लें, तो यू विल नॉट गेट टायर्ड, यू विल एंजॉय, you will enjoy the environment and you will enjoy everything whatsoever is there. तो अभी अलौकिका मैम के बहुत सारे चैलेंजेस होंगे, क्योंकि हर बच्चा पॉजिटिव नहीं होगा। हर बच्चा शुरू में, गार्गी मैम ने एक बड़ा अच्छा पॉइंट, बहुत अच्छा पॉइंट दिया व्हेन शी टोल्ड कि हम एक एकेडमिक सब्जेक्ट तो पढ़ा रहे हैं स्कूल में, बट वी डू नॉट नो द फैमिली कंडीशन, वी डू नॉट नो द फैमिली एनवायरमेंट, वी डू नॉट नो कि होम में पीछे क्या हो रहा है, क्या तकलीफ है, क्या प्रॉब्लम है। There's a beautiful story which comes to my mind, which I would like to share quickly in a 1 minute. एक बच्चा 3 दिन से क्लास में रोज लेट आ रहा था, तो जब वो लेट आ रहा था तो टीचर उसको एक फिजिकल जैसे पनिशमेंट देते हैं। So like that, and this boy, the moment he was coming in class, he used to put his hand in front. Okay, put the cane, put the cane, put the cane. 3 दिन वो मार खाता रहा। तो टीचर को समझ नहीं आया कि इसकी क्या प्रॉब्लम है, इसको क्या तकलीफ है। चौथे दिन टीचर ने अपना बाइसिकल उठाया और उस बच्चे के पीछे पीछे चला और उसके घर तक पहुंचा कि ये कहां जाता है, ये कहां रहता है। चौथे दिन जब उसने उसका घर देखा, तो अंदर जाके देखा, he doesn't have father, he has to take care of his mother, and before coming to school in the morning, he has to prepare breakfast, which he has to give to his mother also, and he has also to eat something, and then he has to give medicines to his mother, and he has to prepare something for afternoon also, which was basically causing for his coming late to school every day for the last 3-4 days. And that day, teacher realized and he told, तुमने मुझे पहले क्यों नहीं बताया? Why didn't you tell me before? तो गार्गी मैम वाला पॉइंट आ गया कि डिड टीचर आस्क 4 days बैक कि तुम्हारे घर में क्या चल रहा है, क्या उससे अलग से बातचीत किया? सो द थिंग इज, जो सफरिंग है ना इस वर्ल्ड में, इतनी ज्यादा है, इतनी ज्यादा है, किसी की सफरिंग किसी तरीके की है, वी मे नॉट बी एबल टू हेल्प द एंटायर यूनिवर्स, लेकिन जो हमारे संपर्क में आते हैं, जो हमारे कांटेक्ट में आते हैं, द पीपल हु कम इन कांटेक्ट विद अस, even if we can help them, I think the wonders can be done on this particular planet. Anybody can give their final views and thereafter we'll close this session and we can devote another 5 minutes, sir. We can take the ladies, we can ask anybody about a minute, anybody can take each.
Sir,
Gandhi
I'd
ma'am,
like to
please go ahead.
when we're talking about handling children or even handling clients, आई थिंक एक हमारा दिल ना समुंदर की तरह बड़ा चाहिए कि किसी ने हमसे जो भी शेयर किया है, दैट हैज टू बी केप्ट इन कॉन्फिडेंस, because I have seen incidents when children, students have shared something with the teachers or the clients have shared something with the counselors and that privacy has not been maintained.
That's wrong.
उम्र के लिए ट्रस्ट खराब हो जाता है. So that
that's
has
very true.
to be handled very
Okay.
maturely.
Okay, let's go to Trivandrum to Dr. Anushri. I think she's an Ayurvedist.
No, she's left. I think
No,
there.
she's there. She's very much there.
Oh, very good.
Here, I'm here.
Yes, please.
Dr. Anushri, please. I thought you left.
No,
okay,
no. Please, a little more inside, ma'am. Your mic is muted, ma'am. Please go ahead.
Yes.
No, Dr. Anushri, please go ahead.
Okay, may I? Okay, thank you. So our intimacy is located in a lush green campus, vasting around 9 to 10 acres as of now. And our property, it is actually an NABH accredited hospital, but we provide all sorts of amenities like Ayurvedic treatments, meditation, yoga, everything. our main aim is we have only one rule, that is to abide by the laws of nature and live with nature. That's it. We do not do anything that breaks the laws of nature, or we are in tune with nature. That's all we do there. So this is our ideology from our founder, Guru Yogi Shivanji. And he is the disciple of Swami Shivajyoti Dharmananda, who is initiated in the Siddha Yoga tradition.
Ma'am, what would you like to convey for the teachers? Because this program is dedicated to teachers. Right. Yeah.
Yes. As I told earlier, our teachers do not only teachers, our modern world does not know the aspect of Atma Vidya. The inner teacher within you. We all have an inner teacher within us. So it is our responsibility to awaken that teacher. And so that, because when we awaken that teacher, then only we can share that to our children, so that they become the future generation. For that, we have to look into ourselves. Instead of looking outside, we should look inside.
So that means the teacher should be a role model. The teacher should be very positive, happy,
exactly,
and joyful, and
the
something of that.
Content.
Okay, teacher should be contented.
In each and every way.
Okay.
So that our children actually copy everything from us as adults. They do not come with pre-planned knowledge or anything.
Okay. Mr. Amit Kadyan, if you're there, because you have started the new venture, it's good. Our heartiest congratulations. Wonderful. And if Subhaji is helping you, I'm pretty sure that you will do extremely well. What comes to my mind is that would you like to differentiate somewhere between pilgrimage, spirituality, and wellness?
Absolutely. That's a very valid point, which I've made a note of it. And like I said, I've got a lot of things to learn from Subhaji, and in due course, we'll inculcate it. At the moment, like I said, we were taking this as an integrated thing, but I think a focus to be on all three on a specific note will be helpful in our addressing the concerns of the customers.
Okay, great. Coming on to now, Alolika ma'am, the school where you are teaching at present, is it a co-ed or is it for boys or girls?
No, sir, it's a co-ed actually.
It's up to which standard, ma'am?
Up to 10th, sir.
Up to 10th class.
Up to 10th.
Okay. Are you having any specific subject which you are teaching, or are you?
No, specific subject I have, that is math and science. Yeah.
Maths and science. Okay. So you believe more in STEM. You believe more in STEM than the STEAM where the art comes. Okay.
In my thought, teachers are the creators.
Okay. Teacher is the creator. Okay.
Creator means we don't see God, na?
Okay.
We know that a God is creator, but means in this world, you can say a teacher is a creator. If he gives them good, so you can change their life also.
Okay. What society will be tomorrow? Lot depend on the teachers. Teachers, Varmaji, your mic is muted. We can't hear you. Okay. Let me just go quickly meanwhile to Pushpanjali. आपने कुछ बताया, कुछ तकलीफ, कुछ परेशानियां, कुछ ऐसा काफी चैलेंजेस, तभी वो आप 5 दिन पर आए होंगे जब आपने बोला कि छठे दिन कोई बॉदर नहीं करता है, लोगों को काफी वो होता है। तो से मुझे बताइए कि इसको आप क्या कहेंगे कि वन बॉय और वन गर्ल है, वो किसी अच्छा फैमिली में होता है, और दूसरा जो है वो किसी ऐसी जगह होता है जहां सब बेसिक फैसिलिटीज नहीं होता, तो ये क्या है, ऐसा क्यों है, सबको बराबर क्यों नहीं दिया? इज देयर अ प्रीवियस बर्थ?
मैं 3-4 मिनट लूंगी इसको बोलने में, क्योंकि
अरे बाप रे, अच्छा 3-4 मिनट तो ज्यादा हो जाएगा, थोड़ा कम ले लीजिए, चलिए। हाँ जी,
मैं
Pointer with.
दूसरे का एग्जाम्पल या किसी बुक को पढ़ करके मैं ये बातें नहीं बोली, ये मेरा खुद का एक्सपीरियंस है।
ठीक है।
My mother-in-law is a best friend of mine and she is a very good teacher for me. उन्होंने
Okay.
एक बात की थी मुझे कि वो पढ़ी लिखी नहीं थी, पढ़ी लिखी नहीं होने के बावजूद भी उन्होंने मुझे एक चीज बोला था कि बेटा, मर्द घर में इसलिए स्ट्रांग होता है, स्ट्रांग पोजीशन रखता है क्योंकि वो कमाता है और 10 को खिलाता है। सेम अगर औरत ऐसा करेगी तो वो भी उतनी पावरफुल होगी। ओके, तो वो चीज मैंने देखी, जब वो बीमार पड़ी वो पूरे घर को करती थी। इनफैक्ट मैं बहू थी उस समय, मैं पढ़ रही थी, वो रात में चुपके से चाय बना के रख के चले जाते थे कि बेटियों को बुरा ना लगे, जो हमारे यूपी का कल्चर है। ओके, तो जब वो बीमार पड़ी ना तो उनके बच्चे ही उनके पास जाने से घबराते थे क्योंकि उनको सेप्टिसीमिया जैसी बीमारी हो गई थी। तो सोचते थे कि हम भी ना इन्फेक्टेड हो जाएं उससे।
ओके, ओके, अंडरस्टूड,
देखा चीजें जो मैंने
अंडरस्टूड, अंडरस्टूड।
Alolika,
समझ आ गया।
I was telling Alolika, we are all co-creators.
Yes,
You
yes.
said correctly, teachers are creators. Creator
हाँ.
is one. We are all co-creators.
Yes, wonderful, wonderful.
Yes, sir.
अभी मैं वापस आता हूँ राधिका मैम के पास, and thereafter then we'll close this session. Radhika ma'am, do you have any special program at Patanjali for teachers? Because
Yeah,
I'm
we
very
have-
keen to know that if it is there, if it is not
We
there,
have
we can
teachers
create
training
one.
program. Yes, teachers training program we do have, and even the University of Patanjali now gives some small capsular courses, like workshops for teachers. So that is very well there, and depending on the size of the group, I can give you the contact number of the person who is looking after this.
Varma ji can take on, and then I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
get. My
मेरे को
basic
दे
aim
देना,
was-
then yeah, thank you.
My
Thank you
basic
very
aim,
much.
ma'am. My basic aim, ma'am. Before we conclude today's program, it is not only capacity building of teachers. It is not only personal and professional growth of teachers. If we have to make the entire education ecosystem
Yes.
viable, feasible, deliverable,
Yes.
then teachers' happiness, teachers' wellness, and teachers,
Wellness table.
the entire aura has to be created in such a way. If teacher is happy, the society is going to be happy, the
Yes.
parents are going to be happy,
Exactly, sir.
environment is going to be happy.
Exactly.
Now,
In teachers training program also,
Yes.
it's not the subjects like these physical subjects. It's only that what they are going to how they are going to deliver to the students. If the
Okay.
teacher himself doesn't know his
Okay.
own self, is not happy, so how
Yeah.
can he give
You can't
happiness
deliver,
to
yes.
others? Yeah.
so with these words,
Yes.
deep gratitudes and thanks to each one of you. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Yes.
And special thanks to Subhash Verma ji and
Yes.
Anjali ma'am, Gayatri ma'am, Gargi ma'am, and Alolika ma'am, and Amit ji, and Radhika ji, and our Ayurvedist Anushri ma'am, who had come from Thiruvananthapuram, and all other dignitaries. Thapa ji चले गए, उसके बाद मुझे लगता है नेपाल या
हाँ,
कहीं
I don't know, कहीं
उनको फिर
problem
कभी
हो
तो
गई।
एक बार
time लेंगे.
Patanjali आना भी होगा and be my guest, please. I stay in my own home. It would be
Very
lovely.
kind, very kind.
Okay.
My only request to you at the concluding remarks is, let us develop some special program at Patanjali, not capacity building, but there's a new term. Rabindranath Tagore's grandchild has given it to me. He's coming on the program after 4 days with me, and he is a voracious. I've yet to hear a communicator and an orator better than him. And he will be coming after 3-4 days in the session. He says, we got to move on from capacity building to capability building. Capability
Oh.
building. And
Capability.
secondly, everybody talks in the world for teachers, creativity, creativity, creativity. The buzzword is, we got to have something before creativity, and that's called curiosity. 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 That means you got to make other person curious to come to your school, to your college, to your university.
And that
So
can
our
happen
self-
only when you connect. So
Yes,
connection
yes,
is
yes.
also a must.
And
Yes,
you
connecting
need to
heart
connect
to
with the
heart,
student.
connecting soul to soul, and connecting mind to mind, and connecting vision to vision. With these words, ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen, our deep gratitude and thanks to each one of you, and look
Yes,
forward
thank you
meeting
very
you
much.
Thank you.
on
Yes.
some other day
Thank
Wish
you.
you
on,
Thank
on
you.
this platform. Thank
with,
you.
Yeah.
Namaskar.
with